I always thought I was a resilient person. I can stay super calm in chaos. I can cope with a lot of uncertainty. I don't fall apart when lives get hard or when I get hit by whatever needs to happen for me to learn something. But this week, I have realized that I've been misunderstanding resilience for years now. I have been in a tough spot with my housing situation recently. For the last few months, I've been harassed by my landlord, and there have been a lot of, pressure tactics and a lot of back and forth and stress and really, really, really tough moments. And I was talking to somebody from law enforcement yesterday, and it was really helpful to help calm things down. But at some point, he was also like, oh, if somebody uses a pressure tactic on you, you can just ignore it. And that hurt my feeling a little bit because I was like, do you mean that because I'm good at absorbing these type of things and I'm now know how to process them, that I have to accept more of it rather than just asking for help and somebody can make it stop and then I don't need to go through this? This really felt yeah, it really it really hurts me because I was like, I am a tough person, but you know what? Sometimes I don't want to be. And this was really what hit me because I can navigate a lot of stress. I can still be very calm-headed, usually because my brain is on the autism spectrum. So my body doesn't always directly feel the consequences of what's happening. Like there's sometimes a bit of delayed processing. And that means that I can be very calm, I can do what's right, I can be very composed. I also know, how to work with my brain to navigate high uncertainty or situations where there is a lot of unknown and ambiguity and all these things. Like I've been training myself to deal with that. Sometimes there are still like bad physical consequences. Like for instance, in this case, I lost 4.5 kilos just of pure stress and pure pure distress from all the things that were happening. And most of the time, I can mitigate this. And I know I've been through some tough time in my life, and particularly over the last few years, it's been really really hard for different reasons. And I'm kind of like, oh, I'm strong. I'm stronger than I give myself credit for. I'm stronger than I used to be. I'm probably stronger than a lot of people. And for me, it was a kind of a, not badge of honor, but it's like, oh, it's like, okay, I can handle anything. And that's where I think I got it wrong because I was using this trend for the wrong purpose. It's like, oh, because I'm resilient, then I can endure whatever. Like I can just lean into the process, I can learn something on the way, and I will obviously go through the tough shit, but I will be on the other hand stronger, smarter, knowing better. And it's kind of like, it's true. It's true, I can handle anything, but it's also somehow making me complacent to any kind of shitty situations in a way. It's like, oh, I'm resilient, so whatever happens, I will deal with it. Like I'm kind of volunteering for pain, is what I'm trying to say here. It's like I'm like, oh, something painful, yep, can handle it, give it to me. And it's like, maybe that's where I got it wrong. And I started to wonder whether really truly resilient people do that, or even behave like this. And I was scrolling on Instagram and there was this quote, I don't remember where it was from, but that says like, when you become more resilient, you tolerate less, not more. And I was like, that doesn't seem like what I was thinking, because if you're stronger, you can tolerate more, right? You can not tolerate less. And it clicked in my head that it's actually more resilience doesn't mean that I'm stronger and therefore I can take whatever more shit is coming. It's more like more resilience because I went through a lot and I should be able to leverage this to make better decisions. And that would mean, for instance, that because I've gone through a lot, I will tolerate less nonsense. I will tolerate less nonsense from people or whatever that is from there, whether it's manipulation or toxic behaviors or any type of thing that I've already been through and I know the cost of it. That should be something that's, with resilience, you are like, oh, actually, I want less of it. Like your nonsense, I can see directly that it is nonsense. I know how much it's going to cost me. So stay away from me. That's the same thing with boundaries. I think if I'm thinking from the place of somebody resilient is tolerating less, then that means also setting boundaries faster so that I don't have to endure things. I don't have to put myself through a situation, or just when the universe is sending me a situation where there is a lot of possible pain and suffering and month of stress and things like this, I don't need to say yes to that. I can also just put boundaries and put clear limits that will also protect me from this situation developing at some point. And really just like not thinking about resilience as, oh, it's a badge of honor, it's a proof of my strength, so yeah, I don't need boundaries. No. Because I've gone through some tough shit, I'm going to put boundaries before anything else happen. And I think also, like, in the same mindset, it's more about like walking away from situations, like, or people even, like, when it's not worth it, when it will disrupt your peace, when you are going to lose time or energy that you are going to be distracted from other things that are actually more important to you, when you will be brought into situations where it doesn't match your values or things like this. I feel really resilient people, based on my new definition of it, are trying not to be resilient at all. They are just trying to avoid unnecessary situation where they know the cause from before and just becoming better at recognizing these things. For me, this is probably where I need to work a little bit more. Is like when I know something is not right, or I can already see in advance something is going to go wrong, I should just say no earlier and not get dragged into this. So yeah, this is my new. It's just a new moment I've got this week based on this this comment of the guy saying, "Oh yeah, it's just pressure. You just ignore it." I'm like, I don't want to have to ignore pressure. I want to be in a place where pressure doesn't even happen, because I have been in places where there were pressure before, and pressure that was not worthy pressure. Sometimes you need pressure as well. Sometimes you need a bit of discomfort to go through to growth and stuff like this. But I want to be the one choosing what it is. I don't want to be dragged into situations like this where it's harassment or it's like toxicity and there is a lot of things going on like this. It's like, I can handle it. I can handle people treating me very poorly. I have done it before many times, but this is a no moving forward. And yeah, that's my new definition of becoming resilient. It's not about being having endurance or enduring all the pain and being able to move through it and still be okay on the other side. It's like, let me just not even go through that path unless I know that this pain is something that I want because it can help me. But yeah, let me know in the comments if I'm getting this right, if you also got to that point of realization, or you have been like thinking, oh, I've been through a lot and I'm really resilient, but you are like, you've not reached the point where you are like saying, hey, I need to do something with that. So yeah, let me know if I'm right or wrong. And yeah, if you don't know me, my name is Chloe, and I'm doing daily videos on YouTube every single day since now is day 99. So yeah, a big journey, for sure, a lot of resilience in this process as well, but this is resilience that I chose, and it's giving me joy, and it's helping me build creative muscle to be out there every single day for you. So yeah, I see you tomorrow for another video.